I have no energy left. I made it to the top of the hill, made it to the bench. We're bringing it back. I don't know how often I'll do this, but I'm bringing back top of the hill bench vlog. It was a real son of a biznatch to get up to where I'm at right now. But I decided to go live, say hello to everybody, hello to the world, and especially to the members of the Temple of the Scroll. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see your messages. Wait a second. Heresy's here. Oh my God, what? What's up, Heresy? Check it out. This is where I go hiking. Let's see, I got it connected. I have the earbuds wired through my shirt, so it's like pulling my shirt up. I got it under so that the cord doesn't get hung up in anything, so I'm kind of limited on how far I can make the selfie stick go out. I'm holding the phone on a selfie stick. These are the hills that I always talk about, the hills that changed my life. So hiking was the unforeseen stuff. Part of it, Spawny, yes, part of it. Mad Max, that's right, Abby, that's what it looks like. These are the hills. The hills of East Bakersfield, which is the opposite end of where I live. Can you guys hear me clearly? I think I'm speaking through this little microphone on the earbuds. What is the sound like? It's hard to see the comments because of the glare. Yes, this is very beautiful. Thank you, Spawny. Man, it took forever to get up here. I haven't done it in a while. I haven't hiked up to the top. And there's a little bench when you get to that edge over there. But then there's like another part. I'll show you guys. Another part. Let's see if I can get it. It's up there, and that's the actual edge. And I'll let you see the city. It looks pretty cool. It's all burnt up. I haven't been out here in a while. They probably did some weed control. It kind of looks like a controlled burn, you know? Just because it ends at a certain point. You can see like how it ends on one part of the trail. The Black Hills. It's pretty metal. I hear you good. Okay, thank you. I hear you good enough. Kind of scratchy, but it's all good in the neighborhood. Nice. Yeah, it might be, you might hear some wind distortion too. There's always a breeze going on up here because we're so high up. I'm going to take you guys to the top. Whenever I would do the top of the hill bench vlog, however long ago that was, a few months ago, I don't know. Well, at this point, it was probably a year ago when I stopped doing it. But I would always talk philosophy, you know, doing hard things in life and how doing hard things, sacrificing time, sacrificing your body can get you to a better mind state. Woo! So it's really hard to breathe. Damn, they burned this whole side of the mountain, guys. Check this out. Woo, the Black Hills. That looks metal. It's like a hell. Let's see, are you hydrated? No, I'm not. That's crazy. You're just so hot that the earth itself combusts randomly. Yes, that might be true, Spawny. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the name of the last vid I watched of you. You were walking just like this. Yeah, I used to have a thing called Top of the Hill vlog. I hope you guys can hear me still. It's real windy up here. Whoa, I almost tripped. Dog damn, it is windy. Zombie apocalypse. Oh my God, isn't it too hot? Yeah, it's really hot. Right now it's about like 96 degrees. It's gonna get up to 99 in a couple of hours. What time is it? Yeah, in 2 hours it'll be 99. I had to take breaks walking up here. I had to I would pick a point like up the hill, like where there's a rock or something, and I'd be like, okay, I'll make it to that rock and then I'll rest. My legs feel all locked up, you know, because I haven't done like a big hike like this in a while. Ooh. I used to do this on Facebook, by the way. I used to go live like this. And I got you guys on a selfie stick. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it because of the angle. And I would go live on Facebook and talk to people. You get to a certain part in the ravine when it goes down towards the bottom, and then the internet would go out. So I stopped doing that, start going live once I get to the top, because then it works better. Do you have water? I have water in my car. It's a few miles down the hill that way. That's my reward if I survive today. That's usually how I do it. I wouldn't recommend anybody hike like this. There's been a lot of reports of rattlesnakes in California this year. A few people have been bit. A little girl got bit when she was, I guess she got informed, her mom got informed that an Amazon package had arrived, and the little girl was all excited. She's like, I'll go get it, I'll go get it. So she went and picked up the Amazon package from her front doorstep, and there was a fucking rattlesnake underneath, and it bit the little girl, but she survived, I think, hopefully. I think that everybody has survived. I might be wrong. You guys might want to look it up. We might have lost some people to rattlesnakes this year. I haven't seen any snakes in a long time out here. I have come across them before, but they're not. I haven't come across any rattlesnakes yet. I was hoping to find one. I was gonna, since they're so popular in the news right now, I came out here to look for rattlesnakes, and I was gonna just kill one and make a belt out of it, and then talk about it on the Temple of the Scroll. But no rattlesnakes. You're probably not going to find any in the pit of hell down there, the burned up hills. Let's see if I can walk and read at the same time. Reward. Your reward, yes, the water is my reward. Find shade, man. There's no shade out here, buddy. There ain't no shade for miles. Unless you go underneath one of the, see those towers? The tower line? There's a little bit of shade under those, but I don't need shade. Let's see. It's really hard to see the comments. I was about to say, what about the rattlesnake roofers? There's a lot of, I've killed 2 rattlers when I was 16 in Wyoming. If you got bit, it was an hour away from anyone to help. I think there have been a couple of deaths. Malibu, what's up? Welcome back, everyone. If snake bites, you just bite it back. That's right, Spawny. That's what I intend to do. My yard is starting to look like that. Oh, Jesus, you might want to water it. You might want to throw some water on it. Whew. Yeah, I usually do this trail. It takes me about 2 hours to complete. I might have to cut it in half today. I mean, if I rest, if I ration my energy properly, I can do the whole trail. I have a bunch of different trails, and I can modify how much time it will take. I've been out here so much. I could do one that would take like 2.5 hours. There's no fucking way. I haven't done that one in a long time. I did that one when I was in a lot better shape. It says we have 3 people watching. What the hell? Where's everybody at? Where's the rest of the temple? They need to be in here so they can witness me defy death, defy the elements. See? I will defy the fire, the hills, the burned up hills. I will defy the heat. I will defy the rattlesnakes. I'll defy the cannibals, the scavengers, the irradiated, inbred, redneck cannibals that live out here. Because you know they're out here, right? You guys know about that, right? All the little tunnels that go under Bakersfield. all the tunnels throughout the hills where the cannibals live. Whew, man, look at this. They burned all these hills up. It would have been nice to be out here to see it. All of these hills, my beautiful yellow hills, they burned them all up. And then, you know, like around February, March, it starts to get out here, everything's really green. It looks like Ireland or something. It's really beautiful. I have to get to a place where I can stop and look at the screen to see if you guys have commented at all. Let's see, there's a very narrow part coming right here, so I'm gonna let you guys walk the trail with me. I'm not gonna attempt to read because this part right here, if you make one wrong step, you can go off the side. I'll let you guys watch. Can you see? Sometimes the phone will shut off if it gets too hot, or the camera will shut off if it gets too hot, that may happen, so. I see a truck over there in the distance. Wonder what they're up to. Could be riding dirt bikes, quads, or they could be dumping trash. Some people dump cars out here. I'll take you to another edge over here. There's like a lot of little bullets, like the lead part of the bullet right here. It's weird. I wonder why that's there. At the edge, were they shooting at these houses down there? That's crazy. Maybe not. Like, why would bullets be at the edge right here? There's a lot of bullets down there. People shoot guns. They put targets up and shoot them. I gotta go down this thing. This is kind of dangerous and slippery. Man, it's crazy. There has always been growth here. That's always been just yellow weeds and growth and whatnot. Now, all burnt up. Looks like a bomb hit or something. This is where I always, whenever I almost fall off the edge, it's always right here for some reason. I think I underestimate. Yeah, see, I tripped over a rock right there. I always underestimate the path right here. It looks like there's more room than there is. So eventually, I shall stop. There's like there's an area that's blocked off with these barriers, and I can sit on those if they're not too hot. And then look at your comments. If there are any. It looks like a volcano or something. It's pretty cool. I hope the crows survived it. The crows have like little nests up in the and the rocks up there on the side. I don't see any crows today. They're always out right here flying around. So hopefully they didn't burn the crows out too. So I just realized that I haven't seen one crow today. All right. I don't think I'm gonna make it to those barriers up there. So I'll stop right here and read some comments. Damn, it's hot right here. It's like these fucking hills are still on fire. Yeah, that's a bad idea. I'm gonna go back this way. I'm gonna head back. This is too hot in these burning hills. It's like they're still on fire or something. I'm in the midst of mountains, the Mount Doom in Lord of the Rings. You can feel the heat coming off of it still. Shit's still burning, man. Whew. This makes it even worse. We'll go down into the valley here. Get away from the wind. Whoa. All right. Still got the wind, but I'm away from the wind. Getting further away from the burnt hills. Damn. You could feel the heat coming off of those black hills, man. Jesus. Okay. What did I miss? I'm gonna take it off of this, easier to look at if it's in my hand. See, this is the embarrassing selfie stick. Thank God nobody was out here to witness me carrying this around. Whew. Okay, that's going back in the pocket. I'm scrolling back. Okay, I killed Route 2 Rally. I think that's where I stopped. I think there have been a couple deaths. Damn. If a snake bites you, just bite it back. Yes. My yard is starting to look like that. How far you go, though? I went a couple of miles, I think. It's like playing GT5 roaming in the desert with your vehicle, but your vehicle is destroyed and you have to walk. How long you plan on streaming this? Maybe a few more minutes. I don't know how much I can handle this. I might have to lay down and go to sleep in the desert. I might have to take a long eternal rest after I stream today. What's the time there? It's 2:15 p.m. Western time. Soldier is napping. We need Robbie. He's been missing out. This legit looks like not America. You're telling me this turns green? Yeah, it does. See all this, all these weeds right here? So you got a little bit of green right there. All of this shit turns green like in March, once we get a little bit of rain in the springtime. Do you have a vehicle or not? Yes, I do. It's miles away, Abby. It's miles down the hill. I have to get to it. That's where my water's at too. That's my reward for surviving a treacherous hike. And I've done hundreds of these. This is why I am the way I am. This is what has made me into a god, a human hybrid god. Is these deserts right here. They're magical. Look around. These hills have made me strong. He said his vehicle is a couple miles away. It's so pretty. Looks like what we and Bayou do during war. The vehicle has his water. Ice truck. I wish I could find an ice truck. Mark the King. Yes, indeed. What if he finds a body? Damn, Spawny. Wait, it skipped. Let's see. Damn, Spawny, water comment gonna make it seem like I'm talking about actual ice. I meant the other ice. That's too dark. Please don't talk negative. Wow, that looks scary. Oh no, cut that out. Cut out? Uh-oh, message retracted. What the hell? My glorious emperor getting his steps in. That's right. This looks like Sahara Desert. Greetings from an elevator. Leave my elevator alone. What's up, elevator? Has everyone answered Seth's community post? I haven't seen it. Try playing Pokemon Go. You might find a Mewtwo. Hello, elevator. Welcome to the Temple of the Scroll. Nope, Malibu, you should make some hot dogs. Hi, can you play elevator music? You running? Damn. The last vid I watched was how to change your reality. It's so strange to see you here now. Yes. Eventually I would come back and bring you guys with me. Message redacted again. What's happening? Spawny? Looks like this is where the movie Rango took place. Yeah, it very well could have. It could take place here. All right, I have to cut my trip short because it's too fucking hot. I'm not gonna be able to do the 2-hour hike today. I gotta cut it in half. You know what? I might have been here already because it took me longer than normal. Like when it's normal, like when it's average temperatures, when it's like in the 70s or 80s, I could just keep walking. I don't have to take rests, you know? But because I have to take rests, it takes longer to do my normal circuit. Nothing just said, some stuff I repeated. I love you, Emperor. Thank you, Heresy. I love you as well. And all of the members of the Temple of the Scroll, this may be my last entry if I can't make it back to my car. But I'm sure I will. I am a man of faith. I believe, and I also believe in myself. And also I think about the water. I'm like, man, it's gonna taste so good when I can get to the water. We've been going 22 solid minutes, guys. No, please, don't fucking die. Take care, Mark. The water will be amazing. Yeah, it's gonna taste better than it ever has before. Hopefully I run across a rattlesnake I can show you guys. I don't know if I can hold the phone camera and kill the snake at the same time though. But I would attempt to catch it on video. That'd be pretty epic. Time with our Emperor is so fast. Oh my God, 20 minutes already. I'm legit worried it looks too hot. Yeah, it is. It is too hot. But it's okay. I know how much I can handle. And usually when I know like I've reached my limit, I turn back. I've had to do that a couple of times. It's only in the summertime though. I only have to turn back during summer when the temperatures are at their highest. I'm just lucky I'm lucky it's 96 and not 106 because that's a big difference. And I'd really be struggling. You saw the couple other dance videos I made? Yes, I did, Spawny. I found a sound that's everywhere. Let's see, I can't find that. And now almost 1,000 people have seen me dancing. Congratulations. If our Emperor was drenching sweat like insanely, I'd be worried. You only sound a little tired, brother. Keep it up, our Emperor. Kill the snake with the selfie stick. I would have to use that. I'd use a selfie stick to hold his head down, and then I'd chop his head off with my box cutter. No, we don't need to see a rattlesnake. I'll probably pass out. It's midnight where I live. What's up? I'm QSQS. Welcome to the glorious Temple of the Scroll. You get to see the expanse. The expanse of the empire. Look at this. We got beautiful mountains. This probably doesn't, like in the distance. Right up there, this doesn't do it any justice. There's huge mountains over there. So that's where the Sequoia National Forest is. It's only maybe like a 30-40 minute drive from where I'm at here, maybe even less. And this is one of the beauties of living in Central California, because you're surrounded. Everything is just a couple of hours away, if not minutes, you know, if not 30 minutes. Like the beach is about 2.5 hours away. Hollywood is that way over those mountains. We're surrounded by mountains here in the Central Valley. Hollywood is about 2.5 hours that way. The beach is 2.5 hours that way. San Francisco, let's see. San Francisco is probably about 4 or 5 hours to the north. And to the east, we have the rest of America. We have Arizona, Nevada, if you go that way. Got Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and so on and so forth. And if you went from one edge of California to the other, damn, I haven't even thought about that, how long that would take. It might take you a whole day to do that. It's like the bottom of California, like next to Tijuana, right? If you took a drive from let's just call it San Diego, from San Diego to, I don't know, Shasta or something like that, or Lake Tahoe. Somebody could probably put that in the GPS. Like, do one tip of California to the other, going north and south, and see how long that would take. How long of a drive that would be. Long ass drive. But I'm like right here in the middle. Central Valley. Let's see, I'll stop to get a breath and then read some comments. John C's here. What's up, Johnny? Where is that? Good morning. I'm not saying all that. It makes sense. I do to burn beforehand. Is there cactus out there? There is a little bit. I'd have to find it and show you guys. It's usually at the bottom, like where the path is, like at the bottom of the hills, like the ravine or whatever, where water would flow through. Is this where Toyota got their name for their car? I don't know, maybe. John C., hello! In the last area you pointed, I'm there somewhere. Yeah, that's it. East. And you're probably a little bit northeast, huh? Indiana? A little further to the north and east, that way. Does this place get tornado and fires, or is it safe to live? We don't get tornadoes. We have had tornado warnings before. I've never seen one. We get earthquakes and fires. There's a lot of wildfires that happen. And some of which I've seen in the news too. Remember I told you guys that some of the wildfires in California are arson fires. But other than that, and that's for people that live in the mountains. If you live in the valley, there's not much to worry about unless the San Andreas fault line cracks open and the valley fills with water, and then we're under the ocean yet again, like we were in prehistoric times. These hills that I hike out here, there's a mountain over there that I could actually get to right now if I wanted to. That's part of these trails, and it's called Shark Mountain. And they call it that because this whole area was underwater at one point, and there was a bunch of like shark bones, and people would find shark teeth all over the mountain. It'd be hard to find one nowadays. People have pretty much picked this place over, you know what I mean? My grandpa found some back in the day out here, some shark teeth. Y'all don't forget to please like. Yes, please. Well, you can double tap your screen and it will instantly like, I think. Let's see if I double tap it. No, it doesn't work for me. Give us your best Macho Man Randy Savage impersonation. JH, what's up? Welcome to the Temple of the Scroll. You know I would do that, but I don't have the energy right now, man. I'll have to give you a rain check for that. When I have more energy, when I'm like live streaming a video game, I'll be able to do Randy Savage for you. I would love to do that too, by the way. Welcome, JH, Temple of the Scroll. Who is Randy Savage? Randy Savage is back when it was called WWF, World Wrestling Federation, he was a wrestler. He was, I think he's if I had to pick a favorite from that time period, it's Randy Savage for sure. He made a rap album at one point too, which was completely ridiculous. WWE wrestler. Snap into a Slim Jim, yes. Who is that? Malibu says. That's why I don't know. Rippin' Bingers, retracted message. He's a lot like the Kool-Aid Man. And Chuck Norris. Steroids wiped him out. Rippin' Bingers has retracted these messages. I wonder what Rippin' Bingers said. All right, handsome man, I have to go. Safe travels. Thank you. I shall see you again, hopefully. Hopefully you come back to the Temple of the Scroll. There's a lot of people in the chat here that will treat you very kindly. Our temple devotees, they often return back here day in and day out. We've gone through a lot together here. YQS, who is retracting Rippin' messages? Rippin', are you saying something and then deciding not to? Sometimes your audio is muffled, but I don't know why, not all the time. I don't know, probably this thing's like that. Oh, you know what? It's because it was in my shirt. It's probably going to be better now. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Malibu, he's like Jerry, but a better person. Hog, I don't see anything, Seths. Rippin said you never hiked in your life and then retracted it. That's funny. Robert, what's up, Robert? Welcome back. I'm trying to get this game to go live. It is not fun. Oh, man, I hope you have a better time at that. You still doing Starfield? Not hard to be a better version of Jerry, LOL. One more like, y'all, then it gets 10. Hell yeah, guys. Thank you. Thank you for all the likes. Hello, good sir. How's the hike going? It's going good, Robert. I'm glad I stopped and took a break. I was out of breath there. But I'm going to head back. I'm going to try to keep doing this. Usually when I get closer to my car, then there's more people, and I don't want them to see me talking on my phone. I guess I could just be FaceTiming somebody on the phone, right? And not a social media. Being a social media guy, it's kind of embarrassing, you know, holding your phone and the public's looking at you and they're like, why are you filming me? They make it personal about themselves, you know? Hello, good sir. You stay strapped up on your hikes, Monk. Yes, just the gameplay, of course. It's a dangerous world out here. We got cannibals out here. We have inbred redneck chud cannibals. We have cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. In this case, they dwell under those hills right there. There's little secret entrances to their caves. So yes, indeed. Hi, Robbie Boone. Yeah, I turned it into Star Wars, though. The mods are crazy. Oh, that's dope. Did you turn Starfield into Star Wars? Shit, that's crazy. I almost slid down the hill. I got so excited at that news, Robert. Hey, man, what's up, David Huffman? Welcome back. Nothing wrong with social media, bro. Who cares what they think? 2026 people are gonna hate if you do or don't. That's true. Hello again, David. Oh, the sun is making the screen do weird shit. Welcome, Justin, David. Please like and sub to the Temple of the Scroll. Yes, indeed. Welcome, guys. Anyone, I haven't said this in a long time, so I'll say it again. Anyone who comments in the chat instantly becomes a member of the Temple of the Scroll, and you're welcome amongst all the other members that have been here for, at this point, some of you guys have been here for months, right? Of course, Malibu, Heresy, Spawny, the Bayou brothers, right? Bayou Soldier, Spawny, the Bayou Spawn. People who return daily to the Temple of the Scroll. And they keep me going, and you could also be somebody who keeps me going, man. You guys keep me motivated. You keep the gears turning in the Emperor's head. Keep me stimulated. Woo! So I'm going uphill a little bit. See, I'm gonna have to take more breaks, but that's okay because I can take breaks and then read you guys' comments. My legs are fucking destroyed doing this, but that's a good thing. I mean, it's not good that I let myself get so out of shape. I usually go like, seems like I go like months in between, which is not good. And we cycled back to where it all started. And that's the top of the hill bench vlog. I'll show you guys the bench. I'm gonna, wait, see if I can flip the screen without messing this shit up. This is where I always start the bench vlog. This is the bench. And down there, right down there where this hill, you can see this hill goes down. And my car is down there on the other side of that hill. I'm gonna try to stay alive. Once I get down into this area, usually the internet usually tries to cut out. Let's see how good it does today. I'm gonna keep you guys on. Let me take a break and then I'll read comments too. Catch my breath again. Woo! Yeah, I missed a lot of comments. $24.99 donation. That's hilarious. Damn, I missed a lot of comments here. Welcome. Okay, seen that one. Getting a new PC today. Skyrim VR. Here I come. Dope. Do you prefer Ray Ping or Gabe Horn? They are tennis players. Number 3 is Malibu's number 3 in the comments. Because we are also the Temple of the Troll. Oh my God. Yeah, you're in Cali. They have so many influencers out there. Well, this is Bakersfield though, man. This is they call it the mean streets, man. Bakersfield is its own little atmosphere. Bakersfield is different than all the rest of California, man. It can be pretty hardcore here. Got a lot of angry people here. A lot of beautiful, sweet, awesome people, but there's a lot of angry people in Bakersfield, man. So it's kind of rough growing up here. But it's rough growing up everywhere, right? It ain't all palm trees and California girls, as the Beach Boys say. Here in Bakersfield. It's fucking hell sometimes down here. But I love it though. I love where I live. The neighborhood I live in is pretty good. I love that we have the access to these hills. I don't have to drive too far. My old house where I lived, I just had like a 5-minute drive because I used to live on the northeast of Bakersfield. Now I live on the west. I moved out west. I'm moving further west. Further and further west, you know, it's the dream. It's slowly but surely. Just like my My ancestors moved out west from Oklahoma and Texas. So, you know, I'm one of those guys. One of the descendants of the Dust Bowl people from Oklahoma. It's grounded in reality, I can tell you that much. Out here in Bakersfield. Sometimes I think too long, most of the time I think not long enough. Hello, Viper, you knew? If so, welcome to the Temple of the Scroll. When's the Sophie Rain edit coming out? You DM'd me. What? Viper, what are you talking about? Sophie Rain edit. Message deleted? Who got deleted? Shout out. Oh, Arian Pandy got message deleted. Oops. Is that a real donation or did he just type the words? He just typed the words. That's hilarious, Viper. Good donation. The only known cricket player. I would be out of breath and fighting for air already. Well, I'm there, Robert. I just take breaks, man. If I just push myself, I'd probably just fucking pass out. That almost happened to me a couple of years ago. I came out here and it was like over 100 degrees, and I went too far in. You know, I used up all my energy, and I just had to sit down. I sat down under one of these towers up here. There was like a little bit of shade. I sat in the weeds, and I just had to lay down. And I was seeing colors and shit. It was like the first stages of heat stroke, I think, or heat exhaustion. So, yeah. Now I take more frequent breaks, you know, conserve my energy, and it tends to work. I know I was just being sarcastic, Malibu. Yo, Scroll, have you ever tried Dark and Darker? I don't know what that is. I would not survive that trek. Arian, is that Andy? You got this. Thank you, Malibu. That looks too hot for me. Cool, but try not to spam. Okay, Arian, cool. LOL, Andy Pandy. Is this Andy, Malibu? Don't spam messages. Yes, yeah, please don't spam. You're gonna gum up the chat, and then you make it worse for all the other people in here that are conversating with me. You know what I'm saying? Your warning. I'm not a sport guy. This is making me very thirsty. Me too, Malibu. So it's not Andy. Hard to hear. Wendy. Sorry about that. Don't think it's Andy. Yes, Sethy. Don't spam messages. Some random Indian guy, I guess, typing anything. Some guy hyping a cricket player. Same time, same amount of seconds. Heresy, I wonder if it stacks when two mods time someone out. Virat Kohli is my favorite too, but that guy was weird. Make sure you take care. I don't know, Spawn. I bet selfie stick holding and talking is tiring. Yeah, that's why I switched to the hand. You know, I put the selfie stick back in my pocket, man. It was getting to be a chore. And I can read the comments better, but I have to be like closer up. I give you like the Sergio Leone cut edit. Right up in your face, you know, like Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Dark and Darker is like Skyrim. If Skyrim was an extraction game, it's dope. Check it out. Your face got red. Shave that beard off. You will sweat less and look like a young boy if you do. What's up, Kara? Welcome back. Now the beard protects me from the elements though, Kara. Look where I'm at. I'm in hell. I'm out here in hell. These are the hills of, this might as well be Mars, you know what I mean? So the beard protects me from the wind, the dirt, and the sun. If you spam you, I cure the wrath. Incur, yeah, you will incur the wrath. I'm at all point now. I'm out of breath, halfway up a flight of stairs. Hate having a bad heart. Hello. I can see your pores, haha. No, it's like the Sam from the Bible. Sam from the Bible, the hair he has grants him power. Samson, yeah. You guys remember what happened to Samson when he was enticed by Delilah to cut his hair off, and then he lost some of his strength. He was still like powerful enough to pull down the pillars of whatever, right, the temple or whatever it was. He went out with a bang, you know, even though he had lost most of his powers. I need to exercise my booty more. Hell yeah, scroll sessions, that's such an accurate description for most of my time in a day. Yes, that's why I named it that in back in like 2015, I think, when I started the channel. I named it Scroll Sessions just because that's what we do. We scroll and we scroll and we scroll, and then we scroll some more. Where it stops, nobody knows. Just like me, my long hair grants me dance moves. Yes! You making your own version of Dune? I am. I'm doing it live right with you guys with the Temple of the Scroll. Here it is. Look at it. Looks like Dune, huh? Especially out here. I don't know if you could see it. Those hills out there look like Dune. It looks like sand dunes way out there. It's really dope. Looks like another planet. That's why I like coming out here. There's no one here, you know? And it's like you're on a desolate planet. So your mind really can expand. You put your body to the test. And then your body goes away and your mind expands throughout the hills. Glue anchovies to my feet and sing the Shrek 2 soundtrack with me. What's up? Chris and Graham, welcome to the Temple of the Scroll. Walk with irregular steps so you're not censused by the sandworms. That's true. I need to step side to side, right? Just kind of. I had to blow a snot rocket. I need to tie my fucking shoe. There's like nowhere to sit down. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Have you ever tried to tie your shoe with one hand? Yeah, that ain't gonna work. I'm in a predicament now. This may be my last live stream. I can't tie my shoe. I might have to end it all here. Might have to end the live stream here. Nope, just kidding. I'm not gonna end the live stream. I gotta see if I can take you guys all the way back down to the car. And of course I will end it before I get to the car. Hold on. Okay, I have. Damn, my fucking thing fell out. I had you spinning around on my cable here. Let me plug it back in. Hopefully it goes back to the mic right here. I hope you can still hear me. Let's see. Damn internet. Woo, 10 likes. Hell yeah. Spin me right round, baby, right round. The shoe has been tied and we are moving our way back downhill. I feel like my eyeballs are burning. I should have brought my sunglasses. I couldn't find my orange sunglasses, my signature glasses. I couldn't find, those are my Orange Man Good glasses and I couldn't find them. So I came out here with no fucking glasses. I love those glasses. Thank you, Hersey. Whoa, we're spinning. I'm dizzy. My nose is running out here. This place got my allergies going. All of these allergens. Oh my goodness. Whoa! I always slide a little bit. Luckily, I was a skateboarder for most of my life, so I have really good reflexes. Even if I fall, I know how to fall. It's where I don't injure myself too badly. I can see why an arsonist would wanna, though, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think the hills that I showed you guys that were burnt, I think that was a controlled burn by the fire department. Sometimes they do that to get rid of the weeds. I think that's why it was just part of the path, you know. Because if it was a wildfire, it would have easily jumped over. It would have easily jumped over the trail to the other side, you know. Especially with all the wind up here. And the wind blows this way too. Blows this way. It would have burned all these hills if it was a wildfire. And I don't know if you can see over there on the horizon of that hill. That's where it stopped. Controlled burn. But the other guy, like the other, those fires they had in LA, those were, I'm pretty sure those were all intentionally set. It's crazy. No, be careful. Great place to see a UFO. Yes, it is, Kara. I've seen some weird shit out here. I was hiking at night once and I saw up in the sky like a string of lights and it looked like a caterpillar. And I was like freaked out by it. And I went home and researched it and it was just, SpaceX satellites being launched into space. And I guess they string them together like a caterpillar. That's the explanation I found when I giggled it. Oh my God, don't fall. Be right back, be safe. All right, Malibu. Scroll is covering the true story. The real reason the hills are burnt is because he looks ignite land. Oh, his looks ignite land itself. I hope not. Yeah, I just wouldn't look then. I would just close my eyes because I don't want to burn the hills up. Oh dear, we're at a crossroads here. I don't remember which trail to take. I've done this before and then it takes me like an extra hour or so. Gotta really look around here. I think it's this way. Wait, I'm back. Welcome back, Malibu. I think it's this way. There was another trail right here, but I'm pretty sure it's this way. I did this before and then I fucking have to backtrack because one trail leads off this. I would have to go down a steep decline and then so I have to walk all the way back. So I usually, the reason I'm not familiar with this trail on the way back is because I usually complete the circuit, you know. But now I'm backtracking, so this is good to learn the trail in reverse. Emperor, my internet isn't want me to see you today. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. It's probably not your internet. It's probably the reception here. Or are you having problems already? You not walking the dogs? No, Kara. I do not walk my dogs like the other assholes in my neighborhood walk their dogs and let them shit on my yard. My dogs don't need to be walked. They get enough exercise to each other in the backyard, you know. Oh no. I'm literally having to reset my server, but I haven't had to all day. Damn. Well, once the lower I get down these hills, usually my internet will start to go. We'll see how it does today. If there's been any improvements. I haven't done this in like a year or two, where I live stream through these hills. And I used to do it. I don't think I ever live stream on YouTube out here, but I would do it on Facebook. And it would work good until I got lower, to the lowest point, and then the internet goes out. Yeah, I think I took the wrong path again. I guessed wrong. It's going to take me an extra hour now to get out of here. Ah, geez. Yeah, because this one will take me the opposite direction. Okay, I got to remember next time to go right. At the fork in the road, to go right instead of left. You live and you learn. All right, guys, I can feel my phone getting really hot, so I'm going to have to end the live stream. Thank you for joining me on my hike. This was amazing. I love getting to share my world with you guys. You can see the burnt hills back there. Looks crazy in contrast with the yellow hills, black and yellow. I knew it, right is right. Ah, dang it, that's what you were saying, Spawny. I didn't understand what you were saying. All right, I will see you guys next time. If I make it back to my car alive and I get to drink some glorious ice water from the thermos that I have down there. I will see you tomorrow, probably. All right, good night, good luck, God bless. Mwah.